G'day all, welcome back again to Dad vs Son and our playthrough of Combat Volume 2 out into the Crucible campaign, and we successfully completed mission 57 and we're back. Greg Amos took 2 light wounds and he's out for 8 days. 3, 8, so he's back on the 14th of July. That's one of my daughter's birthdays, 14th of July. So, and Mum's is the 13th. So yeah. And the 5th that we went on the mission was my anniversary. So it's all happening. Dun dun dun. Righto, so we're back. We're still in frontline intensive. So let's start rolling up, and I've got to remember, add 10 to each roll. So here we go. First one, 16 is 26. Days +1, hot grub. Morale is less than okay, gain 1, otherwise no effect. Okay, hot grub it is. Daily status, event, notes, hot grub. Well, that's always handy. Okay, next up. 8 is 18. Days plus 3. 1, 2. And there, no event. And event. And frontline intensive. 18. Your squad pulls the night shift for 3 days in a row. Make a TQC for the squad leader. If he rolls a natural 0, raise morale by 1, max of good. If he passes, there is no effect. If he fails, lower it by 1. If he rolls a 9, lower it by 2. Okay, well, let's have a look, because our squad leader is out at the moment. But we'll still go with his morale, because, you know, we're still keeping an eye on him while he's getting patched up. So here we go. A 5. He passes. So our morale, should have just pulled that up, shouldn't I? Is already high, so nothing's going to happen. So event 18. What were they calling it? Night shift. Right. Oh, moving right along. 11 is 21. Days plus D6. Ugh, artillery. Okay. D6 days. 6 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can get rid of that. Oops, sorry. Let's do that again. Frontline intensive. No event. Event. Arty again. Okay. Random artillery strike. Select a random squad member, draw a wound card, treat a morale check as having no effect, but gain 1 XP. Okay. So we'll roll a D12. It's number 3, which is a Lance Corporal. What's his face? Draw a card. Close call. So that's just a morale check, so we don't have to worry about it. And he gains an XP. Go. Okay. Oh, 94. We're gone. Days plus D6 mission. It is D6, yeah. 6 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Frontline intensive. No event. Mission 26. Okay. So, missions. Mission 26. Attack the farmhouse. Scenario 1. Weather. Heavy rain. Muddy. Bocage. Night. Well, we've got an M4. We want to use it. We got some 60mm artillery. And a machine gun. Yay. Hand size is only 2. No recce. They are normal. Sniper. Medium-sized. Panzerfausts. Okay. Look, I'm not going to play with the M4. I really, really do not like the current vehicle rules. So I'm looking forward to when I finally get Arnhem and seeing if those rules will work well with this. And if they do, then I'll start using vehicles, but not at the moment. So we're only 7 minutes in, so I'll pause it there and I'll set it up. Won't be long. Righto, back again. Okie dokie. So, mission 26, attack the farmhouse using the farmhouse map, which is volume 1, scenario 1. We've got heavy rain, mud, bocage, it's night. Like I said, I am not taking the tank. Friendly artillery is 60s. But we don't get any pre-bombardment or anything else. 6, yeah. So if we get a mortar barrage, it'll be 60mm. And we've got one machine gun, 1919, so I've got that. There's no recce, and we've got a hand size of 2, so no. Let's just put these back then, because I took too many. 1, 2. Okay, so I set up all my troops to start with. So again, I've broken up into 2 lots. I've got Amos here with Delaney, then Son, then me, then Dan Pancaldi as our machine gunner, and Private R as his loader. So because Dan's got the 5 weapon skill, so I thought that'd come in handy for him. Down below, we've got Lance Corporal D up here. We had to set up within 4 hexes of the edge of the map in basically non-open hexes. So that's why Lance Corporal's a little bit further ahead here. We've got Franklin and the medic, Bob Lecat, with him. Private Mortell, Private Sawyer, and Lance Corporal W down here. So that gives them a relatively good firepowers of 4s with the poor old Ross in the middle there. There are 26 of them. We're normal, they're normal, so it'll be 13 to break contact and 6 for them to surrender. We have 12. 6 for break contact, 3 for surrender. Three of the Germans, these two here, and this fella here, once they become alerted, they get a aimed fire order, whilst their morale is normal. If it's no longer normal, they receive a normal order. So if their morale goes up, I think they still lose that, because it doesn't say if it falls below normal, it says if it's no longer normal. So that's why I've marked them as such. So they got this guy here, here, these three in this building, these three here, three of them here, four forward in this area. Remembering this is all bocage. They've got a listening post out front in these two hexes with a couple of backup, and then these five back here. So that's what we have. Okie dokie. So close that down and out of the way. We need to find out which way the wind is going, and it's going to be going in direction 3, which actually helps us this time with flares. Because it's night, we get 1 die 3 plus 1 flare. So that's 4 flares. Right. So we'll give a flare to Sun, and we'll give a flare to me. No, the boss. No, me. And the other 2 flares can come down here. Yep. We'll give 1 to the Lance Corporal, and we'll give 1 to Mr. Sawyer as well. With the wind coming this way, we want to throw them northeast, so then they come back down this way, like that. Now, for heavy rains, the line of sight is 2d6 hexes. However, it's night, so it's actually 1 die 6 plus 2 hexes. So visibility is going to be a whole 4. It's a really crappy night. Okay, so as you can see, if we look at visibility, yeah, it's going to take us a few turns to get anywhere near anything. So that's that. So with heavy rain, it says end of turn, D10 of 9 equals mud, but we already have mud, so we know that we can't evade at all. Can't sprint at all. The best we've got is evade. So again, it's going to be slow moving forward. This also says -1 weapon skill at greater than 2 hexes for the heavy rain. However, night is -2 to hit at greater than 2 hexes. So we've got -1 weapon skill at greater than 2 hexes, and then it's -2 to hit as well. So realistically I think we can forget about the -1 weapon skill at greater than 2 hexes. We just go for the -2 to hit at greater than 2 hexes. And that is it. We're at high morale, so we've got 2 re-rolls, and Cliff Franklin has got his re-roll as well. He's heroic, so he like to try and throw grenades back or jump on them. Hopefully not. Private Lachat, Bob, has got his hand-to-hand, so he can help if they end up into melee at all. And we've got Tom Sawyer here, who's a knife fighter, so he can throw a knife, which is pretty good. Or again, it helps in melee. Sergeant Amos is our driver. Me and Son are still buddies, but Son's picked up fieldcraft, so he's -1 to spot if he's in cover. And we've also got Private R knife fighting skill, which helps to bring him up and help with melee as well. So that's a good backup for machine gunner. So that's what we have. Okay, card wise. We have 2 cards, and it's crap and mediocre. So I believe we should go for crap to start with. That will be our friendly initiative. And we're going to give orders. I think I'm going to give Amos straight up a plan order, and Private Delaney can evade forward. And so can Sun. And so can the machine gun team. And so can me. So everybody else will evade forward, and he'll plan. And they're only going to go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be turn 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be turn 2. It's not going to be until turn 3 that anything really changes. Up top, down here, maybe a little bit different. So again, I'm going to give Cliff a plan order. I want to try and get some cards. Private Lashard is just going to hide there with him. Like that. We're going to evade forward here. And these guys will all evade forward as well. So that is all set up. We draw our cards as per usual. Like that. None of this is going to make any difference for the first turn. So we're on turn 1. It's 12 turns long. Yep. So we're good to go that way. So we'll just do turn 1. So we're going to evade forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Visibility is only 4. Can't see through the rocks. So that's fine. We're to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nobody's in line of sight of anybody else. And we're planning there. And up here we're planning. And we're all evading forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, nobody needs to worry about anything. In fact, we'll go to there. So that is the end of that. We do our plan now. We roll. We get it. So we're going to get 2 cards. So there. And we do our plan here. And we don't get it. So that is that. And then ready for the next turn, turn 2. This is going to be an evade. For both of these, they'll move together. these guys, we'll work it out. I'll just remove that. In fact, let's just do it. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of the cards. Do it properly. So that's all good there. That's all good there. And we're ready for turn 2. And I think we'll stop it there. That's 20 minutes. That's long enough because we're going to have something try and spot and so forth down around this way. I'm wondering if maybe we even get Private Sawyer to try and pop off a flare so it starts to come down this way. Or, in fact, even Mr. Delaney. But probably this one. So we can start to spot them without anything. Not much sense in up here at all. So that's where we stand. We'll call it quits there. And when we come back, we will get into it. So take care, be good, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.